Welcome back to your favorite podcast, OMJ.
Woo!
Welcome to today's episode. We are going to talk today about love.
Because it's February. First week of February. Next weekend is Valentine's Day.
Yes.
El Día del Amor y la Amistad.
Amistad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we wanted to bring it up just because all three of us are in a different stage of
Relationship
relationship
status.
Yeah, and I feel like each of us bringing that different status helps a lot of different people.
Perspective.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. I mean, but did you ever see yourself getting married?
I feel like, yeah, not as a little girl, because you know how sometimes there's young little girls that are like, oh my God, wearing the wedding dress and
they
you know,
plan
pretending. Yeah. No, I feel like probably until I got to my teenage years, that's when I finally was like, I want to get married.
Listen, what about you, Mel?
Pretty much the same. And then obviously I went to school, so I was all about school, so I didn't really start thinking like more in depth, obviously, until I got into my relationship.
And that's something you think about now?
Oh, duh.
My bad.
What about you?
Girl, hello?
No, I never, like, it was never something, I knew I wanted to be in a relationship, but it was, to me, it wasn't like, next step, we have to get married and have kids. Like, that was never in my mind.
Well, you don't have to.
Nor did, I know, but the pressure that society feeds you of like,
society and your parents.
okay, well, you have this going
yeah.
on. Yeah, for sure. You have this going on, so next step is this, and it's like, well, that doesn't work for everybody. Like, that doesn't apply to everybody's situation or status or like even sexuality wise.
Yeah, definitely. It's a big society pressure of having to meet your spouse, your significant other, and then get married and then have kids, you know, like,
Because like,
first
did our
find love,
parents ever
you then
pressure
find
you?
marriage, and then you know, baby in the baby carriage.
Because like, once you were with your husband for, well, you guys were together for a while.
4 years.
Like, did you ever feel the pressure of like, I have to ask, or we have to talk about
I think
marriage,
at
or
2 years, it was kind of like, well, where's my promise ring? You know, like that kind of thing. Because obviously we were still too young and too early for marriage, I felt. But I think after 4-ish years and after moving states with him, I think he realized like, definitely I was the one.
Gotcha.
So for me, it was like, if you say I'm the one, where my ring at? You know,
Put a ring on it.
Put a ring on it. But yeah, I feel like you feel it when you're with the right person. That's how I feel. Because obviously you think about marriage and kids, but you don't realize how, I guess, much you really want it until you're with the right person.
That makes sense. Because I've been in like relationships before, but it's I don't know. I've been in like long term committed. I don't know if like a year or two is long, but
It is.
okay. So yeah, but it was never in my mind of like, okay, you know, in the future maybe we'll eventually get
I
married and
also
have kids.
feel, not to bring your generation in, but I feel like I'm a millennial, so for me I'm a little bit more old school / new school, and you're more new school where you're like, I don't have to do that. I don't have to get married. I don't have to, you know, if I don't like this, I'm not doing it, which good for you.
Yeah.
That's good. You know, speak up, your voice, whatever. But at the same time, you know, that's something that you don't want, or you feel like you don't need to do it. Like for me, it was kind of like, well, I want to get married first, and I want to have a baby next. And
But was it because like you felt you needed to, or
no?
because
I felt ready. That's the
Gotcha.
difference. Because I know
Gotcha.
like some people do put that pressure on you, but for me, I felt ready. Because after we got together, we lived together for a while, and then we got married. And after getting married, we were like happy. We traveled, we partied, we went to bars, like all of the above. And then after that, we bought our second house, and then I was like, well, what's next? Like, what can I be fulfilled with next? And to me, that was a baby.
Yeah. No, and that's good, because like for you it was next, like it was steps, right? Like how you said, like, I'm ready to take the next step. For me though, I don't know, like I feel like both of our mindsets get judged either way.
Oh yeah.
So like you, it's for not doing it sooner, or why did you wait so long, or blah blah blah. For me, it's like, why aren't you doing it at all? You're running behind, like you're running out of time. That is what irritates me.
I'm in the middle, so I feel it both ways.
Yeah, because you get asked cuando se van a casar. When are you guys
Or
getting
when we're
married?
having kids, I'm like, I'm not even married yet.
Mm-hmm.
I told Brian I want to be married before we have kids because also I don't think I'm ready to have a kid yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's very daunting.
It's
I feel
scary.
like.
It's
And
a
also
big
I'm
step.
kind of selfish too right now.
Yeah,
So
and you're allowed to
and
be.
Brian is too. So we just kind of
Are waiting till
yeah,
you
we're
feel it's
waiting.
right.
And then also, I mean, I'm kind of like both you and Dallas. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, like we should be married. Like it's already 4 years, but then sometimes I'm like, oh, it's only 4 years, you know?
It's not that long.
Yeah, it's not that long. Like I mean, it is long for me, anyways. This is my longest relationship ever, but I don't know. I'm kind of on both. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, well, it's fine. Like if we don't get married, like we'll be together anyways. Like people are married, they freaking get a divorce after 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying like it's just a piece of paper, because
Yeah.
obviously it does have a lot of meaning,
To
like
people,
to be
right.
married and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And other people are just like, whatever, just it's not a
I
big
think
deal.
that's my
so-
take on it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's okay.
We have a crying baby on set.
Hi, baby. The life of a mother, guys.
Yeah, literally.
Mother
We're
trying to.
we're leaving that in.
Oh, I am. I'm not cutting this out.
But
This
yeah.
is the life of a working mom.
Working
Mhm.
mom.
Yeah.
I think that's how it is for me though. Like personally, like that someone can cheat on you whether you're married or you've been in a
Exactly.
long-term relationship.
Right.
I just don't want the hassle of like now we have to split our assets. Now we have to
But
change.
that's why you have a
Prenup.
prenup. Me and
That's
Brian,
still-
see,
you
me and
still
Brian
have to go to court
Brian,
for that.
Oh, well, true. But Brian asked me like, oh, we had talked about it. He's like, what do you think about like signing a prenup? I'm like, yeah, like we will get married someday. But I don't put a lot
Someday
of
with the
pressure on it.
prenup.
Someday with a
family-
prenup.
My family is the one that puts pressure.
And I feel like me and Alexis kind of say it jokingly.
Mom life. But okay, so speaking of that, how would you say like having kids has affected, your love life?
Definitely affected it plentiful because, you want to have that full attention to your kids. And so sometimes, that your relationship with your spouse gets put in the back burner.
And you got 2 now.
I have 2 now. And so I feel like I'm stretched a little thin.
Mm.
And so, we try to do things to keep our relationship, very full and active and etc. But it's hard. It's hard when he's working, I'm working, I'm dealing with both kids. And then now we have Kalila in dance. She's going to start jujitsu. I'm putting her in jujitsu, by the way.
Nice.
So cute.
Yeah. And so like, I feel like adding all of that on top of that, it just gives me and Angel literally 30 minutes in bed, like at night talking about,
Yeah.
so how was your day? What's going on? And by that time it's already 10:30, 11. And I'm like, I'm dead tired. Like I want nothing to do with you,
Yeah.
So
Leave me alone.
yeah. And then, so it gets hard, but it's manageable. Do you guys want to have kids or like think about kids or?
I mean, yeah, I think about kids sometimes,
Mhm.
but not right now because,
Yeah.
like I said earlier, I'm a little bit selfish still. And like, me and Brian have 4 years together. We did live together, in San Diego for a
Yeah.
year, but now that we're back, things are a little bit different too. And so I don't know. We'll eventually have kids.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we like to say like, no, we're not gonna have kids. They're too expensive and this
Yeah.
and that. But
It's
like
still
sometimes
there.
Brian will be like, come on, babe, let's have a kid.
Yeah.
Like
And it's fine. Like
Yeah.
it goes up
That's
and down.
cute.
'Cause
Yeah,
I
it
feel like
does.
that's
Yeah,
how it
yeah,
was
yeah.
with Angel and I. It's up and down. Like we were ready for one, we weren't ready for one. And then
We're
when
ready
we
for
got
2?
when we had one, we're like,
Jesus.
are we ready for 2 or no? Like it just
yeah.
it's very up and down, but I will say this, you're never truly fully ready for a
No,
kid.
right.
yeah,
No, yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Of course.
I personally, I never. So here's the thing. I thought about having kids.
Mhm.
I don't see myself getting pregnant.
So adoption.
Yes, like an or surrogacy. Like I don't mind like my egg and like through a surrogate and she has the child.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I've never seen myself
God.
pregnant.
See, that's
or
such
like
a different thing
so
for me. Like I
crazy.
loved being pregnant, even though the second time like was misery. For me, I loved being pregnant. I loved my belly,
not at all.
just the feeling of them being safe in there. And
See, I've never said this out loud, but sometimes I'm like, oh, like I would love to be pregnant, but like then the
Nothing
child,
else.
I don't know, that's the scary part I think
Yeah.
for me right now, because I'm like, oh yeah, like it would be so cute, to go through like a whole pregnancy, like it's just such a beautiful journey, because we've seen your journey with both the girls, and so
I love it.
I am so
like
the
sometimes
opposite.
like I'm like, oh, that would be so cute, but then I'm like, I don't want kids though, so that not right now.
Not right
Anyways,
now.
sorry, I shouldn't say at all.
No, mine is more like for sure. I don't see myself pregnant. I don't see myself having the child in that sense. That's why I would always say like, no, I don't want kids because I don't see myself going through that. But ever since I became like auntie, that's like I know it's obviously not the same as being a parent, but I'm like, oh my God, I would love this.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh, I know. I love holding Nora. Like, oh my God, I can hold her all day. But
Both
I'm
of
like,
them,
I
like-
will hold her.
like watching
only her.
watching KK grow and like so that's why I'm like
yeah.
I would want that, but I wouldn't want to go. That's when I realized
Through
I was
it.
like, it's not it's the pregnancy that I don't want,
see,
not
we're
the
the
motherhood.
opposite.
Because I want the motherhood.
Well, not that I don't want the motherhood. Not yet. But like right now.
No, I was like, I feel like I'd be a good mom, and like I want the motherhood of it all, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's why I wouldn't mind adoption, because I know everybody. Whenever I mention that to people though, I get the like, well, because I always say I don't want to adopt babies because I feel like they're the ones that get adopted the quickest. So I'm like, I would love to adopt like a toddler who is in need of the love of a parent
Yes.
and doesn't have it. Like I would love to be that for them.
And that's the point of this whole podcast, talking about love
Yeah.
and how you can give that love to anyone
Yeah, for sure.
and receive it too, because
Yeah.
you need to receive to give, I feel.
No, I know. But honestly, respectfully, this might be a hot take. I like hot take alert or however we're going to say it. But I honestly think that some people get married just for the wedding and not the actual commitment
Marriage.
I mean,
that marriage is.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to agree to that.
I have a few people in mind. I'm not going to say names.
Nobody say nothing.
Could be famous people. Could be people
could
we
be
know. Could be people from your
exactly.
town. You don't know.
Anyone.
Yeah, I'm not saying who I have like thought like, man, I don't know if this was the right
Like for the love.
Choice
it
for
was
them.
yeah,
like
the
just-
right choice for you, and it was just for the wedding and the picture, like the vanity of it all.
The show offy
Yes.
aspect of it. Ooh.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's hard.
Because you could
I
be
don't know.
committed.
I
and
feel
silent.
like for me, obviously the party's the fun part, but the hard work is after the party.
Yeah, exactly.
So definitely, Mel, if you ever get married, whenever you get married,
If I'm
if
just
and
kidding.
when, I want to help plan it because it's hard AF, and I would suggest a small wedding or an elopement. Just saying, because I feel like
Or
you're
like a
having
destination.
No, but then destination, everybody has to like
Exactly.
go and like
Exactly.
it's just.
Oh, I had a destination.
Well, I know, but
And
I
that's
don't
why
know,
it
I
was
feel like
small and
that's just
intimate.
Too much for me.
How many people?
I
you
was just
trying
like
to
something
invite?
small, like, can I borrow your backyard? Because I'll do it here. I'm just kidding.
Do it here.
But yeah, I don't want
We can
anything
rent-
crazy. Like,
Yeah.
like you said, like I don't need all that.
No.
It's just like how my tia Carmen just had
Just
it
a small-
here. Like
yeah,
that
I
was
love
super
that.
cute and
That was-
intimate.
that. Yeah.
That was
So that's what I would like.
I feel
just
like-
something small, but like cute, obviously.
Yeah, I feel like if you're in it for your actual love and marriage, you don't need a
You don't
big
need a
wedding.
flashy.
And I mean, if you want a big wedding too, that's fine.
That's fine too.
But
Red
feel like-
flag, green flag, getting married
dead.
only for the money.
yeah.
No, but yeah, I feel like a small wedding is just so perfect and intimate. Small wedding can be 10 to like even 60 people because I had 60 people.
Yeah,
I feel like
too
I feel like
big,
anything
yeah.
more than that, you're doing it to please everybody else.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
like, I
I
don't even
remember
know
my
that many
mom-
people.
Yeah, I remember mom was like, "Are you gonna invite this person, that person, that person? Are you gonna invite your aunt, this aunt over here, my aunt, my third cousin, and I'm like, no, I'm inviting who I want to invite.
Yeah.
Well, so I saw someone post like, oh, like if you wouldn't like go on a coffee date or like have a conversation with this person like over coffee or something, like don't invite them to your
Agreed.
like, especially if it's like
Yes.
a smaller wedding.
Oh my
obviously.
God, 100%.
Or like something like that, you know.
Oh yeah, totally. I feel like if you can't have a conversation with someone over coffee, like at a personal level, they shouldn't be invited to your wedding. No offense.
Yeah,
Well,
like at that
especially
point-
if it's a small one.
Mhm.
No, at that point you're just getting like padding the gift registry. Like that's it. You're just getting gifts.
I feel like if you
It's
already have lived with the person, you have like that connection with like their family and stuff like that, you're gonna have like the gifts that you need, you know. Or
Mhm.
like if it's like, you know, don't give me gifts, give me money for a honeymoon or whatever, like I feel like that's better. No offense.
Yeah.
Like
Ooh,
I would have rather
Like
had
started a
sm-
GoFundMe or something for like
Yeah.
the honeymoon and
yeah,
have people come.
like pay for my honeymoon and you know, a small wedding. Like
Yeah.
that's what I would have done.
that's a good idea for sure. Enough about marriage
Mm.
because I'm the single one.
Oh. Yeah, let's
But
bring
I-
it back to love.
So I want to ask you guys, what was the best part of being single that no one talks about now that
Freedom to
you're
do
married?
anything.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to worry about like hurting somebody's feelings or
Mhm.
I don't know.
I don't want to say
Melly, I love that that's your like
Yeah.
because you're like so
I don't wanna hurt their
cautious.
feelings.
I
I know,
always
super
am.
nice of you. But for me, I feel like, especially with kids now, you don't have to ask permission for anything. And I'm not saying like I have to ask my husband like, can I go do this? Like, no, I feel like if
It's
I need
more
to,
the kids.
yeah, I need to shower and be like, hey, can you stay with the girls? I'm gonna go shower. You know, like,
yeah.
and I feel like it's also in their relationship too. Like, hey, I'm gonna go to the store. Like, do you want to come or do you not want to come? You know, like stuff like that. I'm like, I can just do it without freaking telling
Yup.
anyone. You know,
It's nice. I will say that.
what more do you like about being single? Tell us, cause it sucks. I'm just
we
kidding.
miss it. I'm just kidding. No, we don't.
honestly, I think it's because I'm very much used to like doing stuff, but like a lot of my hobbies are hobbies I can do by myself, and I don't mind
Yeah.
going to a coffee shop alone and getting coffee, or going to breakfast, or going somewhere by myself and
Yeah.
eating.
Sometimes
So-
being alone is just so nice.
Yeah, and so I feel like I've been in relationships before, so it's
Mhm.
not that I don't know or I can't adapt to like being with somebody and it's nice. That I do miss that like closeness, but I don't need it. Like I
Mhm.
don't like I'm so used to just like, oh well, I'm bored, I'm gonna do this hobby that I like,
Mhm.
whether it's like video games, playing the piano or the guitar.
Yeah,
you
and you're
know.
single and you can do everything without having
Exactly.
someone to, I don't want to say pull you back, but just be like, oh shit, like I'm aware of their feelings as well.
Yeah.
And I want to include them or not include them.
Because you have to be, I feel like one of the things too, you don't have to be as cautious
Mm-hmm.
with like just what you want to do with like any of your choices. You know, you can very much,
Yeah.
you can be cautious in the sense of like, is this right for me? But not like, oh, will they judge me for it, or will they say something, or
Yeah.
you know, because even if you're not asking for permission, it's still nice to include them in the conversation of
Exactly.
like, this is my plan for life.
Yeah.
But that's kind of one of the things but there are like habits that I don't tolerate anymore. Like the red flag, I don't know, just it's how you talk to me.
Yeah.
I feel like, because
You know what, too? That's because of your trauma.
but I'm also very direct, so I hate
Yes,
the,
I
I hate the like, well, what are you looking for? Like, I'm just looking for fun. Be honest, like, you know, that's not true.
You
So
know
that's-
you know what that means, what they want.
Exactly. But so I like the directness of it all, and so that whenever they start beating around the bush,
But even if they're okay, so let's say it's someone that you find attractive and you have like a connection
Mhm.
with them, but they say, well, I'm looking for someone serious and I want to get married in the future and, you know, have kids and and that's not what you want, but you have such a good connection. Like, are you willing to break that connection and love and commitment and be like, well, that's not what I want? Or are you willing
have
to kind
before.
of change?
I
You
have before.
With
I won't name names.
Girl.
You know.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So like I've done it. I've had to before,
Mhm.
just because I wasn't in that space. And this, mind you, I was like 23, 24.
Yeah, but
and
now that
he
you're
was
older, but now that you're older, is your mind
Do you regret it?
do you
I don't
regret-
regret it, because I don't feel like you should regret your decisions. I think you should just look back
Learn.
on them, and learn from them. But I don't think you should like be
Perdón,
regretful.
perdón.
But do you feel
Respectfully,
like
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
do you feel like maybe he could have been the one, but because of your choices, you're like, or your like firm beliefs of not wanting to get married and this and that, like, do you feel like you could have
No, because
lost
if he was the one, we either would have still been together, or we would have like found our way back to each other,
Or like a compromise.
or a compromise.
something.
But he wasn't willing to like, because
meet you in the middle?
No, not even just meet me in the middle. It was always like, well, would you change your mind about getting married? Like me, would I change my mind about getting married and having kids? And I was like, well, would you? And he'd be like, no. And I'm like, so then why do you expect that I would change my mind, but you wouldn't?
Because you're a woman.
Exactly. It was more that I didn't like, because it kind of showed me a glimpse of what is expected of me if I went
If
into
you were
this
to stay,
relationship,
yeah.
because it was always going to be like, well, you have to change to fit into what I want of our life. And I
We
didn't
ain't
like
about that around here.
Exactly.
So definitely a good choice on your end, I
Yeah,
guess.
and that's why I don't regret it, because I learned from that of like what I want in a relationship, and we should be equals, not necessarily less. One of us should be lesser or more.
Yeah.
In different aspects, we should be equals. And so when I didn't see that in with him, I was like, yeah, this is, I have to like, end
You're
it here.
done.
Yeah, honestly.
You're done.
You're done.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because you want things that you want, and sometimes your partner's not going to want the same thing. So it's
yeah,
hard.
and that was a red flag for me. Like, that was kind of where I was like, huh, because we were friends for
Before
a
that.
long time before anything happened. And so it was just, we had to have that conversation
It's hard.
of like, unfortunately,
You had to
let it go. Yeah. But I honestly, I do see myself settling down, not necessarily like married and having kids and picket white fence, in the suburbs, but like my version of settling down, which is like finding a partner and, being
living
with them.
together. Yeah, living life
Downtown.
together.
Period.
Hey, I'll be there
But
all
possibly-
day, every day, girl.
Can't
But
get
possibly
rid of
no marriage and maybe an adopted kid. If they
it's because
choose.
to
Or
me,
maybe
marriage,
she'll change her mind eventually.
to
You
me,
never know.
I was gonna say, it's
For
not that I don't
for the
see-
right person.
I don't see myself getting
yeah.
married. I just don't see myself going through the process of like civil married. I do see the like having a ceremony and having the people that you love there with you to share your love, like getting rings. Like I don't mind wearing a ring. Like that is not the issue. It's the like having to go to court and like getting it's in paper.
You don't go to court.
Not go to court, but like it's in paper type. Because people are gonna cheat anyways. And like personally, if you cheat on me, we're done. Like there's no second
same
chance.
here.
There's no second chance. I personally am like, why? What possessed you?
Yeah.
And let it possess you again and walk out the door. Goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Relationships in general is hard. Marriages are hard. Being single is hard. Everything is hard.
Life is hard.
Life is hard.
Yeah.
It's just the way that you go into it and just,
No,
attack it and,
valid.
do all of that. So I feel like,
And I can't even speak on what either of you guys have gone through because I haven't gone through it like that yet. Like
Same.
I haven't been married. I haven't been in a relationship longer than 2 years.
yeah.
So it's the stuff you guys have gone through at different stages of those relationships. Like I've never lived with a significant other.
Yeah.
I've lived with Angel, my husband, since I was 19, I think it was.
And you don't need to know how long it's
And
been.
yeah, and it's been
been-
too long. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, it definitely alters. I feel a lot, like your brain. It alters your feelings. It alters everything. And I feel like everybody's obviously gonna go through different stages in a relationship. I think for me, the biggest altering thing was just kids in general.
Yeah.
Having kids does change a lot. But I mean, let's not be Debbie Downers anymore, y'all. I mean, obviously life is hard. Everybody's going through something that nobody knows. And I just want to commend everybody for trying in their relationships.
Yeah. And this is, like I said, open conversation on the 3 different ways a relationship can be, right? You can either, or a person can be in a relationship, single, married, or just in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And it's like how we view each stage as well at the end of the day, because we're in these types relationship
Mhm.
statuses.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, it gets hard, but I don't want to dwindle on just relationships and being single and all of that, because this is about love.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to bring it back up to high spirits and ask you guys, what is your favorite love movie? Or like any movie that has like love or relationships or even breakups.
Oh my god.
Funnily enough, I'm not a huge rom-com
Me
person.
neither, not too
But-
Neither am I. So none of us. I feel like I'm trying to think of one that I really like. And it's not a relationship love, it's a friend love. So I
Okay.
think for me is Bridesmaids.
Really, that's a good one.
Yeah, it is a good
Because they're
one.
besties, and one of her besties is getting married, and you know she's kind of like, what the f, but they just love each other so much that regardless of
Yeah.
what they went through or going through, like in the end they just rekindle that friendship again and they're best friends, you know, like. And to me, love is not just about loving your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. It's about loving your friend and family too. So I feel like I really love that.
I'm just thinking about how I was like, I'm not a rom-com person, and then I spent the other night watching like 4 different rom-coms.
Oh my god.
What did you watch?
I watched Life as We Know It.
Did you watch The Proposal? 'Cause
I watched
love
The
Oh, I
Proposal.
love The Proposal.
I watched The
Oh my
Proposal.
god, yeah, that's
I
another
actually
one.
watched a new rom-com, which was really beautiful with Tom Blythe. He's in
I
it.
don't know who that is.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's called The People We Meet on Vacation.
Oh, I saw the trailer to that.
It is the cutest thing. It
I
is
don't
the
think
cutest
I've seen
thing.
it.
It's a
I'll have to
rom-com.
watch it. Yeah, I'm not a rom-com person either.
Same.
Like that's not my first ever topic to watch. I usually, for me, it's horror and then like action and drama and like all of that.
But there's
like,
a lot of good movies. Like 13 Going on 30 is another good one.
the
Oh,
OG
yeah.
ones.
Yeah, like
OG
the
ones.
OG
of
ones are good. I
course.
feel like
Because The
new ones
Proposal, I
suck.
would say,
I love the
you need to watch People We Meet on Vacation.
I'll have to because I
It's
don't-
on Netflix. I think.
I have Netflix now.
Ooh.
It's really good. But that
She
I
got
would say
money.
that one is my top right now, along with The Proposal, just because I
Mhm.
really liked it. I really
I love
liked
The
it.
Proposal. Which one is your fave, Mel? You
I'm
said
the
The
one that
Proposal.
said The Proposal. That's
Is
a
that
good
really the
one.
top?
I don't know.
There's like what's
What
the
other
7
good
27
ones are?
Dresses is a good
Oh,
one.
that's another good
Mm,
one.
that's a good
Confessions of
one.
a Shopaholic. Well, is that a rom-com? Yeah.
I know I this is not my favorite movie, but for some reason I watch it every single time I'm with Fatima because this is her favorite movie, The Breakup,
Which one's
What's
that
the
one?
breakup?
with Jennifer Aniston and
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn.
I
yeah.
know exactly which one you're talking about.
So
That's her favorite.
that is her favorite. That's
Wow,
like her
crazy.
background. You know how my background is
Friends.
Friends
Jersey Shore
or The Conjuring.
Oh.
Why that's my background? No idea, but she says she could watch The Breakup like nonstop, and I feel like every time I go, she's like, "Want to watch The Breakup?" I was like, "Girl, we just watched this like the other day."
Okay, that's literally you with The Conjuring.
I
That's
know.
literally it.
It's funny, but also not funny because it's kind of sad. But it you know, the movie itself is good. It's just the ending is like, oh, I don't know. If you guys haven't seen it, like watch it. It feels so sad to me. I don't know.
I mean, I think I've seen it. It's pretty good. It's a good movie, but I definitely do see the sad elements of it because they break up. Like that's literally the whole
The
premise
title.
of the film.
Yeah, so that's probably why I haven't watched it.
But it's good because
a
they
good
grow.
movie.
Like
Yeah.
the whole
Oh,
point is
of
that they
course,
grow
yeah.
more. They had
From
further
the
growth
breakup.
to
Mhm.
do, and then they meet like again years later.
And they're doing good.
And they're doing happy. They better than they were, and that's a good movie because of the message it sends.
Yeah.
Like the reality of like sometimes you have to break up with somebody
To be
to
in a better spot.
yourself
Yeah.
for the next like the person that you're supposed to be with. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
No, definitely. Yeah. I mean, I love movies in general, but love movies, I don't know. I think it kind of makes me
Ick.
cringe a little. Yeah.
I can't.
I know. I
Dude,
used to watch them a lot.
We used to
Like,
watch
when I
rom
was younger,
But
not so
I
much
think it's because
anymore.
it's the OG's movies. Like I feel like
Yeah.
the new ones kind of, I don't want to say it's like the repetition of things because some of them are unique,
Yeah.
but a lot of them I'm just like, ugh, it's the
This
same
again.
thing. Yeah, it's the same thing over and over again. So I feel like, I don't know, I just love.
Because there's not many tropes you can do with rom-coms anymore.
Mm-mm.
like they've all been done, right? The
like
friends,
50 First
the
Dates.
enemies
Oh,
to
that's a good one.
lovers, friends to lovers. Like
Mhm.
yeah,
It's
it's just been.
yeah, I feel like it's just there's not a really good one. I feel there's the newest rom-com I've seen. It's that one with freaking, what's her name,
Dakota
Sydney
Johnson.
Sweeney.
Oh, Sydney.
That's not a rom-com.
That's not The Housemaid?
No.
Oh.
The one with Sydney Sweeney, and she's going to a wedding and she's having.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
I
But
know
with
exactly
Glenn
what you-
Powell or whatever.
Yes,
his
I
name
don't
is.
remember the
exactly.
name of the movie. I
and
feel like
good. Just kidding.
I'm dead.
Dallas doesn't want to give them publicity.
Mm-mm.
Oh, my bad.
That was
No,
not a
but-
good movie.
No, I watched
you've
it
seen
and
it?
I was like, I'm gonna give it a chance because me personally, I don't like Sydney Sweeney's acting. She's hot AF, not gonna lie, and everything about her is scrumptious. Sorry, I'm no better than a man, but her acting, I cannot deal with the acting. Like, she is so bland.
I think her
she's
voice
so
too.
monotone. Like,
Oh my god.
oh my god, please don't do that. Like, I just can't get into it. But that movie with the Glenn Powell, like the rom-com, it sucked. Like, I feel like it could have used more.
Yeah.
And then I saw her in that movie, The Housemaid. My friends and I went to go see it.
What, horror, scary?
It's like a
movie?
thriller.
Thriller.
Yeah, it's like a thriller. And she gave me a little bit more than all the other movies I've seen her in.
Amanda Seyfried carried that movie.
She carried that freaking
for
movie, man.
sure.
Oh my god! If it
She's
wouldn't have been
gorgeous,
for Amanda
too.
Seyfried, I think I would have been like,
What
"This
is
movie
this?
sucks," But I think it was really well done, that movie. So I'm a movie person. Well, not as much as
I feel like
Angel,
we're pretty much, we love watching movies.
but-
And
Mhm.
I think our main issue is just we don't remember titles.
We don't remember titles ever. We're always talking about.
We're just like
Remember
the
that
premise.
movie that this happened and that happened, and we just have to
Spoiler
Google
alert.
it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but
Put in the comments, guys, your favorite
your favorite
rom-coms so we can watch
rom-com.
them.
Yeah, your favorite rom-com, your favorite love movie. Even if it's a scary movie with love in there, shoot, bring it in.
How would
We
that
love-
even look?
The Conjuring.
That is a love movie to you?
Yeah,
Oh, I
the
get
couple,
headed.
they saved her with their love.
Let me backtrack.
Or her love for
because
them.
yes, you're right.
Why do
that-
they have
that
5
was-
kids?
Well, Ed and Lorraine too. Dude,
Why
their
does anybody have
relationship?
fun?
It's so
Ed
sweet.
and Lorraine Warren. I love. Oh my god.
She
said
said wrap
period.
it up.
Okay, wrap it up.
Just kidding.
Yeah, but definitely the love can be provided to anyone.
And put in the comments too what your relationship status, if you want to share, and your experiences, if they've been the same as ours or not.
Or if you have any
New experiences.
comments, any
Questions.
questions, any suggestions that you want us to talk about, let us know. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up on today's episode because it is all about love and we got to go love on
Nora.
Nora Joe. That's not her real name. Nora is her name. But thank you guys for listening and tuning in.
All right, guys. So that was our episode on love for your February. Valentine's Day is coming, so don't forget to show love to everybody in your life, family, friends,
Anyone.
And we will see you next week.
Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, share, all of the above to your
Comment.
channel, to your favorite new channel, and let us know if you want to hear anything in specific for February. We're going to stick to the subject of love. Thank you guys again for listening, and we'll chat to you next time.
This has
Bye.
been OMJ.
OJ, bye.
Bye.